What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today, we here to talk about Officer Tatum and DL Hughley, bro. They got this back and forth they've been having going on for a long time, man. Y'all get in here. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy, do that for your boy, do that for your boy. Now, if you don't know, and if you do know, let me go and lace you up. Now, Officer Tatum, pretty much an activist for the Republicans, definitely a big Trump supporter, you feel me? But just like a political, activist, you know what I'm saying, that pretty much gets on YouTube and other social media platforms and expresses his opinion while also giving facts on, situations. He's going viral right now for the Nolan Wells case. I've seen people out here talking about, Nolan Wells, this and that. They don't like the parents and stuff like that. They saying they pieces POS is like it's getting crazy, and I haven't been deep into it to figure out why. They calling the parents these type of names, bro. But clearly they feel some type of way, and DL Hughley, however you want to say it, bro. I would never let my initials be DL. Like, that's down low. Like, I would never do it, but I don't know. Let's go. Officer Tatum, one of those ones that doing what he do, speaking on the Nolan Wells case the way he been speaking on it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought some of it was a little distasteful. While Officer Tatum did used to be an officer, he's not a detective. And a lot of times you gotta let the facts come out, and you gotta pretty much go off the facts, bro. You can't go off of case by case scenarios with people that you pick, you know what I'm saying, to hear from, because just because that's their point of view does not mean it's factual. You feel me? The evidence will prove what the evidence proved. And in the Nolan Wells situation, bro, I just dropped a video about it. And while I'm saying that things are fishy, I don't know. You feel me? Like, I'm not a freaking detective. I don't have all the evidence. I don't have all the phone calls and text messages and stuff like that. But what I do know is the last person that was on that island with him, if they were the last person there, like, who are they? Like, it's pretty much, like, simple. Like, what was he doing? You feel me? Like, why would y'all leave him not there by himself? Or maybe something else happened, and y'all need to figure it out. But it's like other people had to be around to witness something, and not enough is being said about the timeline of the night, you feel me, or the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not being constructed well. Like, it's not being given to us in any type of, scenario besides like in piece by pieces. And who's to say that these people are telling the truth? Like the young man that Officer Tatum had on, nothing's gonna happen to him if he lied on Officer Tatum's show. Nothing's gonna happen to him if he's telling the truth. You feel me? Now, I don't know. Like I said, it's just not enough information out to prove one way or the other. But as I have my assertions one way, Officer Tatum has his another way, and DL Hughley has his another way. You feel me? And we're all entitled to that. But these guys going back and forth, taking shots at each other personally and stuff like that, bro, it gets to the point where, regardless of these two black men, regardless of them having opposing views, these two black men still gotta show that black men can have conversations, or we can have discussions without trying to, what would you say, criticize, well, not even criticize, I say not trying to scold the other person, you feel me, like from their personal life decisions. While you can do that, you feel me, like Officer Tatum, he's entitled to do that. DL Hughley's entitled to do that. It's not going to move the conversation, you feel me. It's only going to keep these circular arguments going to where I feel this way and you feel this way. Let's just keep, bouncing it off each other, versus trying to understand the other person's point of view. And while not agreeing with the conclusion that they came to, you understand why they came to that conclusion. Whether you agree with it or not, you know, like I say, that's for another day. And I talk about this all the time, bro. Like I say this all the time. I might not agree with your conclusion, but I understand how your thinking got you here. You feel me? And that's all you can do in certain situations. You feel me? And, you know, respect people's point of view or perspective, you know, and move on. Like, D.L. Hughley is not going to force Officer Tatum to think like him. Officer Tatum is not going to force D.L. Hughley to think like him. They're just two completely different individuals. And I think us as people, we got to start accepting that. Like, you are who you are. Like, it's fine. Like, the good and the bad. We got to accept that and let people change on their own terms. Be the change that, you know, you want to see. You feel me? And eventually, bro, a lot of people do come around. Some people don't. But you got to have patience. You feel me? Some people see things later in life. Some people see things earlier. And, you know, that's just how it happens out here, bro. You can't sit here and say one way is right, the other way is wrong. D.L. Hughley is all the way over here. Officer Tatum is all the way over here. You feel me? You got to be somewhere in the middle. You can't be too far right, too far left. You're going to be off your center. Officer Tatum lately, with this Nolan Wells situation, they saying that he being disrespectful, you feel me? But I also see people being disrespectful to Nolan Wells' parents, you feel me? None of the disrespect is required, bro. I also seen somebody in my comments saying that Nolan Wells was, you know, involved with one of the students' mother. Like, bro, that's disrespectful, bro. They even say some stuff like that. It's disrespectful that those rumors are floating around without any proof to back them up, bro. Like, y'all got to stop this stuff, bro. Like, stop it. The facts are the facts, and until we know something different, we can't judge it any differently. You feel me? Than what we have to go off of. You can't say, oh, it might have been this, it might have been that, and judge it off of that. You feel me? You got to take the facts and say, okay, it could be this and could be that. You can't take, oh, from what you took, it might be this, might be that, and say, goddamn, it might be this. You reaching. You feel me? You reaching too damn far. And eventually it's going to be hard to reel your ass back in. So y'all get down in the comments, man, and let me know what y'all think about these two grown-ass black men, man, on the internet arguing back and forth, talking about who did this and who did that, bro, like they kids, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. And until then, I holla.